Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Josh. Welcome to the channel. Today we are taking a Tesla Model 3 out to the racetrack to find out if it will do a track day. Predictions for the Tesla Model 3 on the racetrack. Honestly, I don't know because I don't know what the car is. You look at it from a certain angle and it's a sports car, right? People talk about how fast Teslas are all the time. Like, you never hear about Teslas without hearing about how quick they are. 0 to 60 in 3 seconds flat, bang. All-wheel drive, 450 horsepower, bang, right? The one that I'm gonna be driving has Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. That's a serious, sticky, track day capable tire. I don't know, it's got a sport or a track mode in the car. Like, if you put a track mode in your car, you're saying take the car out on track, right? But on the other hand, it's a sedan, it's like a commuter car, it's all about being eco-friendly, and the batteries are heavy. 4,100 pounds is really heavy for a car, especially a sports car. So I don't know, I honestly don't know what it's gonna be like, but I'm very eager to find out. And I'm excited that you're going to find out with me. So do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. It really helps the channel. And I'll see you when we get to the track. Hello.
Hey.
Don't drop that walkie-talkie, Tyler.
Yeah, man, I don't need it.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you, Mr. Manville?
We're about to find out.
When'd you get this thing?
It's not mine. A buddy of mine said I could try it out on track.
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to do very well. What do you think?
There you.
Like, what would you expect would be a decent time in one of these?
140, 150.
Somewhere in that neighborhood?
In that range.
All right. I have intentionally not driven this car fast yet. I haven't pushed on it at all because I want it to be kind of a surprise. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Holy f***. Excuse my language. Oh my God. What? Okay. That, wow. I felt something reset inside my brain. This part is the fun part. Oh my goodness. It gets up, oh, okay. It gets up to speed really quick, and then it kind of doesn't know what to do with itself. Oh, what? Okay, this is not what I'm used to. I wouldn't say I'm having fun yet. Right now I'm in the terrified state. Okay, I don't know what it's doing there. That doesn't feel good. The suspension doesn't like this part. Okay, we're at 80, floor it, 90, 100. Okay, brakes. It's quiet, nothing, and I think that's unsettling. Like, you don't really know what it's doing because it doesn't make any noise. It's like having a dog that never barks. Oh. I think it's trying to do stability control stuff that I don't really want it to do. It's okay with going in a straight line. As soon as it starts to turn, that's when things get a little weird. And I gotta remember that I could completely run out of brakes at some point, and this thing weighs 4,000 pounds. So trying not to hurt the car. Yeah, 148. Weird. I'm gonna have to process that for a few minutes and figure out how I feel. Select track mode to enable Tesla's performance-oriented stability control and powertrain settings configured for track driving. Designed to be used by experienced track drivers familiar with the course. Do not use on public roads. That's what I wanted. That's what I needed. So hopefully this is gonna go better. I like seeing everything looks green. I didn't enjoy that first session very much. It was a combination of wow, this thing is fast, and wow, this thing is heavy. And then it was intervening in ways that I didn't really enjoy. So I did a 148.
That's good.
So now I got track mode on. So 135, here I come.
Yeah.
The fact that a track mode exists, I think, bodes well, hopefully. This part, oh my God. Yikes. 4,100 pounds. So this is 3 Ariel Adams. It's a rocket ship down the straights. It's so peaceful. Yeah, okay. It wasn't doing the stability control stuff that time. Suspension, not so hot for this. Another 148. I know I can do more, I don't feel like the car wants me to. I tell you what, the best part about both of my sessions was exiting the pit lane at full throttle. That was like, wow! The handling part, I don't know. It's fun in a straight line, you know? But, The lunch hour is here, and I need to decide whether I want to stay for another hour and go out again after lunch, or whether I want to call it here and say that I'm done. Honestly, I'm not quite certain. Normally, if I was loving the car, I'd be like, definitely I'm going to go back out. I just don't feel like this car wants to do what I'm asking it to do. So I'll think on it a little bit, and I'll get back to you. Time to beat is a 148. Man. 0 to 60 is where this thing is at. I don't know if I trust these brakes. Tell you what, I'd rather be in a Radical right now. picked up a few seconds. All right, heading home from the track. Tesla Model 3, will it track day? Let's think about that. Acceleration, amazing. Is that strictly necessary for a track day? No, but it certainly helped with the enjoyment factor. And I think it contributed to achieving a 1 minute and 45 second lap at Atlanta Motorsports Park, which is pretty decent lap time. It's not great, but by comparison, my Ariel Atom, 1 minute 27 seconds. I had a Corvette, a C5 Z06 that I got down to like a 134. So 145, decent for a first time out. I think it was capable of more, but I really didn't want to push it. And that's where the big letdown came in, and that was the suspension. We've got a car that's 4,100 pounds. If you're gonna go fast on the track, you need the suspension to be able to handle all of that weight, even under bumpy conditions at high speed. And under bumpy conditions at high speed, it just got all jibbly and it didn't like it whatsoever, which made me uncomfortable, made me not want to push it any further. And so I didn't. And I think that hurt the lap time. It also hurt, my ability to have fun with the car. Let's talk about heat. I only did a couple of laps at a time for a few sessions. I burned through a ton of the battery. The car didn't complain, it didn't overheat, and the brakes were fine, but I was being very careful not to run into that issue. And if you were going to a real track day where you're trying to get the most you possibly could out of the car, you want to be able to do lap after lap, 15 to 20 minute sessions. And I highly suspect that the Tesla would struggle to do a single session of 10 laps. Finally, I started to get some delamination of the shoulder of the front right tire. Not entirely unexpected. It could happen with almost any car. In fact, the same thing happened with a Miata I owned. You need to get a track alignment on it. So, will it track day? Barely. You could do it. I wouldn't recommend it. If you're gonna do it, get an alignment, investigate whether the suspension can be upgraded, and take it easy. Don't treat it like you're going to be hanging with the Miatas and the FRSs and the Caymans of the world. You're probably not. Now, could Tesla build a true sports car? I think they could if they wanted to. I think they've announced some kind of new roadster that they're going to do, but I suspect they're going more after it being like a hypercar and not sort of the Miata of the electric world. I think where we have some hope as auto enthusiasts when it comes to electric cars is Porsche. They've announced that the next generation of Boxster and Cayman are going to be all electric. And after my experience with the Model 3, I'm actually pretty excited about that. I think it could be really, really cool. So I'm curious what you think about the future of the automotive community when it comes to electric cars. What do you think of the review? Leave me a comment, leave me a like. I'd appreciate that. If you subscribe to the channel, that would be great. You won't miss the next video. I'll see you next time.